We are 620,219 light years away. What's up, guys? It's Rantium here, and today we are back in No Man's Sky. That's right, you guys, and oh snap, is it gonna be an awesome freaking day. But first, if you guys enjoy what you're about to see, make sure you smash that like button, and subscribe for more daily videos. And if you haven't done already, follow me on Twitter. Link is down there in the description. So guys, welcome back, and happy Wednesday, everybody. So today we are actually on a completely different planet. So if you guys remember in the last episode, we took a leap of faith, and we walked through the portal, and we ended up going everywhere, basically. It was kind of crazy. It was a little bit of, it was a little bit hard to follow at times, but we ended up on this planet, New Ryoshin. That's pretty much what it's called. Now, this is a planet that I don't know how far we are away from our base, you know? It could be 2 light years, it could be right around the corner, it could be a million trillion freaking light years away from me, you know? Who knows? But we won't find out until we get into space and figure it out. But just on the planet surface, gathering up some good stuff. I got the advanced mining laser a little while back. I forgot to tell you guys about that. And so now you can mine titanium, chrysonite, and there's one other thing, I believe. I'm forgetting one of them. It's another element or something like that. But let's go ahead and get a save in real quick before we leave. I went ahead and refueled the starship, and I brought it to me last night. I used the 2 warp cells that we got from the Atlas station, and we're all ready to go. Now let's jump inside of our ship and see what's going on. I escaped to my ship, glad of something familiar in this strange world. Where has the portal taken me? I was caught in the gravity of that infernal machine, not strong enough to resist. It identified itself as Atlas, the entity so many worship and fear. I saw no sign of Artemis, no trace of the Sentinels. Why did I even step through that gateway? Why did I follow this path? Because I can. Because I am strong, independent. Let's see, to rescue Artemis. Is that true? Or is it just a lie I tell myself? The kind of thought a noble person might have. Well. Artemis was in need of assistance, but did I really risk my life just for them? There is something more. Some other yearning. You're right, I want a freaking freighter. As I stare at the console, an opportunity presents itself once more. There's an inbound transmission emerging from a location on this very planet. Dun dun dun! Oh no, there's that "you are not alone" thing again. Okay, so the signal appears to be coming from beneath the surface of the world. Using the same words that led me to Artemis so long ago, I must descend into the deep to find its source. Wait a second, what? Hang on, do we need to go into the core of this planet? Okay, coordinates received. Locate the mysterious distress signal. Okay. Now let's see, it looks as if it's over this way? How far away are we? We are 1 hour in the ship. Okay, and we are 1.5 minutes away. Okay, good stuff. So I'll meet you guys there. Oh my god. Okay, so I just plotted a custom waypoint to our house. We are 620,219 light years away, if I'm reading that correctly. Which I believe yep, we are. 620,000 light years away. Wait a second, black hole. Hello. Ooh, the plot thickens. Okay, so needless to say, we will not be going back home. Oh my god. So we're probably next habitable base we find, we'll get all the stuff back that we had from the old base. But damn, oh my god. What was I saying about not knowing where I was at? Okay, well, at least we don't have to worry about going back there. And that's fine. Alright, now, let's see. This is bringing us to a building, maybe? I can't tell. What do we got? What do we have right here? Or is it a giant hole that I have to fall through? Let's find out. Let us find... Oh, I think it might be a giant hole. Oh, it's a giant hole, alright. Hello there. What do we got? Okay. Artemis. Wait a second, what? I approach the source of the signal. A hologram appears. It is Artemis, but there is only silence. The slow pulse of cosmic noise in the background. Ask if they are alright. If Artemis can hear me, they make no sign. The hologram just stares. It's strange, but I feel a sense of déjà vu, as if I've been here before, right at this very moment. Where are you? They came, they watched closely, the machine's murderers against the blank. As I move closer, the Artemis projection begins to speak, its words punctuated by strange static. The voice falls silent, the projection looks at me. Something is very wrong, clearly. I scan the hologram. It bears the exact same signature as every other transmission I have received from Artemis. There is no ulterior source for the signal. Everything they have said appears to have come from this cave. As I stand here, Artemis begins to speak. Okay. Polo, wait, Polo? Why is Polo watching you? Wait, abandoned, but it wasn't through the portal. Please don't trust? Oh, God. I'm afraid. Let's step back. Comforting him isn't going to do anything. The projection fizzles away to mere static. This echo is all that is left of the entity known as Artemis, a grave of glitched data in a sunless cave. My friend is dead. Perhaps they never were alive. I depart for the sunlight. I must tell Apollo what I have seen. Holy plot, what? Okay. So does that, wait, does that mean Artemis was never really alive? That's really interesting. Okay. Contact Apollo at the Hollow Terminus. Where is said Hollow Terminus? Is it still on this planet? No, it is off planet. Okay, I'll meet you guys there. Okay, let's see what Apollo has to say about all of this, you know? Let's see. There are no signal matches for Artemis or Apollo. The terminal is a stream of warnings and errors. Perform manual override. The warning messages cease. Some new frequency shimmers into being. Oh, God. Okay. Now, who is it? Oh, he's new. What the hell is that? It says that's Artemis right there, but maybe it's not? No. Holy Jesus, what are you? You were not alone. Okay. Tell me, what's the point in living if we know that life will finish? Ask who they are, suggest life does not erase life, suggest we improve the lives of others, say you do not know. I'm gonna go with this one. That's what I would say. And when they die too, what then of those improvements? What then of good and evil? Nothing remembered, nothing forgiven. Well, I guess you have a point. That's a very nihilistic way of looking at life, though. I know you, traveler. I know where you've been. I know where you're going. That's not the first time I've been told that, either. What if I told you that Artemis could be saved? What if I told you that Artemis could live once more after a fashion? What would you do then, I wonder? Say you need to know more, say you would do it, demand you to know who they are. Demand to know who you are. You are nothing. Good. Thanks for the help. The blood of Artemis is data. The heart its glitch. I can help you retrieve them. Okay. We require a mind arc, a receptacle for their soul. Can you do that for me? I am reactivating Artemis's frequency. Speak with them when you are ready. The stranger offers me a blueprint for something they call the mind arc, a device they claim will allow me to restore Artemis to life. I accept not knowing who this stranger is or how they possess such knowledge of my adventures, but if there is a chance that I can help Artemis, I will take it. Okay. A strange piece of technology, a gift from beyond the stars. It shimmers in a way that suggests it's not fully in this world. Interesting. So platinum, living glass, and circuit board. Oh, great. Another frickin' circuit board. So there's Artemis right there. What's up, buddy? Hi. Let's see. Artemis repeats these two words endlessly. Unable to see my face or hear my voice. I must craft the mind arc before I can help them further. Okay. Good. Well, at least we have something to do now. So we need to craft that mind arc. But I think we're going to go ahead and step away from it for a second, because we really do need to get into kind of like the side aspect of this game, you know? Because we're just kind of blowing over a lot of the other stuff. I mean, I want to get into my freighter, you know, I want to have a base, I want to have all of that stuff. So maybe we could take a little bit of a break from the story and kind of grind out some stuff a little bit, try and get a freighter within these next couple episodes or within like the next 10 episodes or something like that, because God knows it's going to take a second. But let's see. We are currently in some strange system. We need to find a way to get another type of warp reactor. Because the warp reactor that we have currently is limiting us to only go to the orange star systems. There are green, there are blue, and there are reddish-pink star systems as well. So let's see, I'm curious. You can actually, I think we saw in one of the stations, you can buy the blueprint for warp reactor TA or something like that. And in fact, you can actually find other ships that have better warp reactors inside of them. So I'm going to do a little bit of looking around, guys. See if I can't find maybe a ship that we can afford that has a better warp reactor or something. We got to find a way to get to another type of system if we even want to continue along with this game. So let me do some looking around, guys. Okay, so I have some good news and some bad news. It didn't take very long to find a ship with a better warp reactor. However, the problem is it's a much smaller ship than my current ship. So what that means is, well, we gotta kind of downsize a little bit as far as the stuff that we're carrying. So I'm gonna try and keep as little stuff in here, as little stuff in here as I can, or as possible. Okay, so my suit is full, but this ship right here, it's kind of a stupid little dinky looking ship, but inside of it, it has Warp Reactor Sigma. Warp Reactor Sigma is the one that you need to get to the red planet, so that's pretty cool. However, the really shitty part is it doesn't come stocked with pulse engine fuel, hyperdrive fuel, or launch thruster fuel. Even though my launch thrusters, my pulse engine, and my hyperdrive are completely filled, it doesn't come with any of that stuff, so that's kind of the unfortunate part about that. But it's got how many slots? 19 slots, so you can see why I was kind of hesitant to do this, but that's quite okay. Go ahead and just throw all that stuff on there, break down this photonics core, break down that positron ejector. There we go. And a little bit more chrysonite. Can I break this down? Can I break anything else down? I doubt it. This ship also does not come with phase beams, which is unfortunate to say the least, but we gotta get this better. Go ahead and just destroy that. We gotta get this better, what is it? The better thing right here, this warp reactor, because once we get into more wealthy systems, that's when the better ships come out, that's when the better blueprints come out. Okay, there we go. Now, this is now our ship, so now we can go ahead, let's go ahead and take off real quick. Let's go ahead and charge this up a little bit, and we'll go ahead and charge that up, just like that. Now, let's go ahead, and we need to come back down. Let's see. Do I have enough stuff in my exosuit slash anything to make some good stuff? Let me see. What can I throw away? Let's see. There's space on my suit for that. Okay. So we need to go ahead and make a warp cell. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So now we have enough for one jump. So let's go ahead and find the nearest red system to me. So we'll go ahead and do free explore just like that. Okay. Now let's see. We may have to make other a different amount of warp cells right here. Okay, so how many galactic or how many celestial objects are there? Let's see. We'll go ahead and make sure that this is an actual one of the ones that we want to go to. Okay, I think that's the kind we need to go to. Okay, so that's the F class. This is the M class. I believe these are the planets that we need to. The green ones, Warp Reactor Tau, and the blue ones are Warp Reactor Theta. So we can go to Sigma right here. So we can either choose a Korvax system, a Vakeen system. Are there any other ones? We're looking for the M class. That's another Vakeen. That's Gek. So you know what? That's 100 light years away. Nope, I just lost it. Clicked the wrong damn button. How many? Oh, that's only got one freaking celestial object. Okay, so here's what we're going to go ahead and do. Let's go ahead and go to this Vakeen system, right? Nope. Where's the one that had all the system? There it is. All of these celestial objects. This should help us get a better ship, and we may actually find a planet that is pretty suitable for life, and we can go ahead and set up our farm again. Alright, so we got 4 planets. It's a Korvax system, engineering and sustainable economy. Now let's see what kind of planets we're working with. Hopefully this is a little bit of a better pick for planets. Rubium? What is rubium? Apparently it only grows on toxic planets. Okay. Now let me see. What other planets do we have in here, or in this system? Let's go ahead and pull around. That looks like a cool planet. Look at that shit. Looks like it's made out of fruity pebbles. So that's Starbulb and Rubium. And more Rubium. That's really interesting. I've never seen Rubium before. Okay, what do we got out this way? What do we have out that way? Erased Planet. Erased planet? What the hell? What is an erased planet? Okay, and then there's that one, and then there's gotta be one more planet somewhere. It's hiding somewhere. It may be behind this big planet that's in front of us. But okay, let's go ahead. Oh wait, it's this one right here. Wait, did we pass it? Yes, indeed, we did. What do we got? Bleak planet. Okay, so we kind of have the same pickings as we did in some of the other places. This is a humid planet, but it has star bulbs on it, so we may want to take a look at this place. So once we're on the surface, I will bring you guys right back in. Okay, so this planet, it's not bad. It says that it's humid, and it says that it has all that stuff, but when you land on the planet, you don't take heat damage like you did on the last two planets that we kind of bed down at. It's also very dark. Like, very dark. Now let's see, let's let it load in for a second. You can kind of see how freaking dark the nights are. I mean, this is crazy. So there's boiling puddles, minimal sentinels, common flora, and limited fauna. But look at how freaking dark it is, dude. That is crazy. Let's see, can I turn my freaking, I have no torch? I have no torch, okay. But honestly, I kind of dig it. I can kind of dig it a lot. So I found ourselves a habitable base, and look, there's grass here. And we're in kind of this neat little canyon. It's got a beautiful view of everything, so I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and bed down here, guys, and this is where we're going to go ahead and set up the massive farm that we need. Now let's see, what kind of stuff do we have around us? We got a lot of plutonium, some thamium, some chrysonite, some zinc. None of that rubium stuff, though, so we'll probably have to build a couple of the exocrafts on this planet, but I think we're going to live here for now, guys. Look at that. We got some, like, crazy-looking palm trees over there. There's also the animals that are here. There's one supersized one. It's kind of crazy. So let's see. We are currently sitting on... is this the one? Yes, this is the one we're at. This shall be known as Homestead. Let's see. We already had 2. So we'll do 3. There we go. Homestead 3. Wonderful. I always name the planet that my home is on Homestead, you know? So we'll go ahead and just upload all of that stuff too. We don't need that. And then this is our current home base. So let's go ahead and name this... let's do the Hades Quadrant. I think that sounds kind of cool. Hades Quadrant. Wonderful. So that's where we'll be. I picked Hades because this is supposed to be a hot planet, but it's not very hot. In fact, it's quite balmy. Then again, it is 101 degrees Fahrenheit, but I guess that doesn't classify or qualify as being insanely hot. Now let's see. It's more or less Texas weather rather than the sun, you know. Okay, so here we go. Murie Base. We need to go ahead and claim this as our home planet. Now what will happen is inside of this box right here, everything that we had at the last base is in here. Check this out. We got 934 iron, iridium, voltaic cells, thamium, mordite, fungal mold, and our cactus flesh. So that's good. So we're going to be able to set up our farm here again. It's going to be kind of a slow start for our farm unless I can find some planets that grow fungal mold, cactus flesh, and we can grow enough mordite and stuff like that. But I'm pretty happy about this, guys. We found a new home planet. Let's see. Do you have anything else to give me, guy? I already bought all the blueprints, but I just want to see if there's anything different from what I bought. Doesn't look like it. No. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, now let's see. Where does this go? Why is this still on? We haven't gone to the station yet. Oh, no way. Wait a second. That's to Antoon Station. Antoon is the system where we started out with our home base. I almost don't even want to go there because I'm afraid I won't be able to get back. Yeah, no, because we're 620,000 light years away from the base. God forbid anything happens with the teleporter and it has to teleport us down to the actual planet in that system. That would be a problem. Okay, so now that we have all that stuff, let's go ahead, kind of get a base of operations going. We're going to use mainly the cuboid rooms. So let's see, what do we need? We need a lot of iron in order to do this, but let's see. The first thing that we should probably do... should probably get the Colossus down. That way we actually have a vehicle to use and do all that stuff with. And there we go. And the Colossus is back. And it's still fully upgraded, which is one of my favorite parts about this. Not to mention it came stocked with everything. It came stocked with everything that we needed. Very, very good. We have extra mordite. We have extra fungal mold. Extra star bulbs, plutonium, gamma root. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Okay, so I tell you what, guys. Let me go ahead and get some work done. Let me get some of these cuboid rooms up, get the planters in and all that good stuff. Work out a system as to how this farm is going to work. And then when I have an update, I'll bring you guys right back in. Okie dokie, so I experienced my first storm on this planet, and I gotta say, it's pretty doable, you know? The storms, they're not the most frequent thing on any planet, you know? We're pretty good on that front, but let's see. Can we go ahead and throw down a save point? We can indeed. Wonderful. So go ahead and chuck this bad boy down by, say, the front door right there. And can we put one of these on top? We can indeed. Always gonna have that thing just in case. Just in case we need to find somewhere else. And just like that. Perfect. Now let me show you exactly what I did. So we have the exocraft down here. We're good to go. The ship is okay. It's doing all right. But check this out, guys. This is the farmhouse. So I went ahead and put up some of these mood lights because I think it looks very, very nice. I was originally going to put them along the, like underneath of those, like underneath the walls, kind of shine up the wall, but I didn't have enough voltaic cells. But inside, bum-ba-da-da. So we have, and I did the math, we have 48 crop plots or hydroponic trays, however, whatever you want to call them. So this is the way I'm going to try and break it down. We need at least 24 of these bad boys, the 24 of them fungal molds. They grow every 30 minutes. The reason I say 24 is because we grow 50 every 30 minutes. In order to make the acid, you need 600 of that shit. So you would need 12 of them to make 600. But the reason I'm doing 24 is because I want to make 1200 fungal mold. I want to make over 1,000 of everything every time I harvest. Now, you're probably thinking, well, you don't need to plant as many of these because you harvest them every 30 minutes as opposed to every hour or every 2 hours. And you have a point. But I want to have a mass amount of everything. Because within that 2-hour period, these will grow 4 times, yielding quite a bit more than 1,200. The cactus flesh will grow every 2 hours, yielding, if we do 5, about 1,000 an hour. And then the mordite grows every 25, which is what's going to be through here. Or it grows 25 every 60 minutes. So those ones is the second majority that we need to have, because I want to have a lot of this stuff, because in order to make the good money, we got to be turning in like 10 to 15 of these things at a time, you know, because that's just how it's got to go, you know. We need to turn in 10 to 15 of them at a time to even like justify making a profit, you know. So that's kind of my thinking. But I love this planet, dude. The fact that it gets so freaking dark at nighttime just makes it feel so alien. I don't know what it is about it, but I have a lot of work to do, guys. I have a lot of thamium and a lot of this stuff to gather to make sure that we have the farm running the way that I want. So I think right here is where I'm going to go ahead and end off today's episode. And I gotta say, I am so freaking happy that we decided to kind of bed down on this planet. We're good to go. It's a safe planet. The Sentinels are not dicks. You know, we're good to go, and I'm thinking we're going to stay here for a little while, get some money made up. That way we can get our ship, we can get our freighter, and we'll be able to have more fun after that, guys. So anyways, that's kind of a crazy looking planet. Look at the green streaks on it. It might just be the lighting, I'm not sure, but I don't know, that looks cool. Maybe we'll check that out. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and if you did, make sure you smash that like button, and subscribe for more daily videos. And if you haven't done already, follow me on Twitter. And guys, I will see you in the next video.